Hi, everyone. I want to show you today how we can take an image created by AI and actually edit it. So this has been one of the setbacks that we have had whenever we create an image or maybe an infographic with Notebook LM or an image in Gemini or an image in ChatGPT. We haven't really been able to edit it the way we want to edit it. We can prompt and try to have AI make some changes, but we haven't been able to actually physically make any changes until now. What we actually have now is a little cheat code. It is called canva.com. And so I'm going to show you guys how we can use that today. So the first thing we need to do once we have created our image, we need to download it. So here in Notebook LM, I'm going to click on my three dots up here and I'm going to click on download. Once I have that downloaded, I can then upload it to Canva. Now, there's a number of different ways that you can upload to Canva. You can come up here and you can just grab and drag and drop it in. Or you can come over here to home and you can go to uploads and then you can click on add new. And then you're going to add an upload a file here. And then it's going to ask where do you want it from. It's going to be my latest image. Oh, it's going to be my latest image here. I'm going to go ahead and click on open. And now I have the latest image in Canva. Okay, at this point, once it is uploaded, I'm going to open it up and I need to open it in our editor. So I'm going to click up here in the top right corner where it says open in editor. And once I have done that, generally it would open in edit mode. But if you ever accidentally click off of here, the way to bring it back up is just to simply click on the image and click on the word edit up here at the top. Once you have done that, you have all of these different options here. We're going to stick right here in tools, and we're going to actually use this tool called Magic Layers. If you don't have this tool yet, you will eventually. It will be rolled out to everybody pretty soon. All of our educator accounts, our free educator accounts we have, will have access to Magic Layers. But I'm going to go ahead and click on see all so you can kind of see what we used to have. We used to have grab text where it would just take the text that we can edit. Or we had Magic Grab where it would just grab the images and then we could edit those. But now we have this one called Magic Layers. When I click on that, it's going to read my image. And what it's going to do is going to identify all of the text and all of the different pictures and other clip art or images or whatever I have in here. And it's going to make them into each their own separate layer. So on this picture right here, I want to just edit a couple of things. So the first thing that I'm going to edit is right down here where it says Gemini and Vids AI assisted video. I don't want it to say that. So now you can see, actually, I click on every single thing in here now, and I can change everything. One caveat, though, one thing that you do need to know that sometimes this magic layers kind of deletes some of the things in our images. So it's not going to work perfectly every single time, but most of the time it does. So for example, Gemini and Vids, I don't want it to say Vids. Maybe I want it to say Gemini in Google Vids. So I'm going to actually come here and you'll notice this time it's actually doing a pretty good job of matching the font that I had already originally there, which is something new. Before the Magic Grab text didn't really match the fonts always, but this one does. So I'm going to do it. It's perfect. Now I have Gemini and Google Vids because I really wanted to make that specific. And I like this picture, but let's say I didn't like this one. Let's say I didn't want it to be a movie camera. My kids don't know what movie cameras look like. This isn't something that my students would know or whatever the case may be. I want to change this image. I can just click on it. Actually, I can click on it and delete it. And then I'm going to come over here, just like I would before. I'm going to go into my elements, and maybe I want this brain to be. So I'm going to click on the brain. I need to make it look a little bit better. So I'm going to make it so that I can actually see it, make it purple's good. Okay. So it kind of matches the coloring. I'm going to change it down and I'm going to move it over here. That's probably not the best looking color, but it really doesn't matter for what we're doing right now, but I'm trying to make it. Oh, there we go. Now we can actually see it. All right. And now I have changed my image on my infographic to match what I wanted it to look like. So I am able to do that through the magic of Magic Layers in Canva. Once you're done, just like anything else, you can share it, you can download it, you can do all the different things that you would normally do in Canva when you are ready to share an image out. All right, guys, I hope that helps. Have a great day.